We'll see you in the gym. Bye. Welcome to the Super Sisters Talk Show. Show with Liz and Sarah. Alright, so this is something that hits pretty close to home with us and kind of the whole reason we started doing what we're doing and the way we started doing it, because Liz and I had a talk way in the beginning of how to take our business in the direction we wanted to go, and we didn't really want it to be about us per se, and pictures of us and pictures of our bodies and all that, which you see a lot in the fitness industry. We wanted it more to just be about making fitness fun, having healthy recipes, educational tools, workouts, everything you need to know, and you know, the occasional picture of us, but we're not like in scantily clad clothing. So we really didn't want the focus to be on us, which a lot of the time is what you see all over the place in the fitness industry, all over.
We wanted to go with more of an educational approach, something that when we have kids in the future, which we both plan to do, if we have daughters, we don't want them to be, you know, seeing that kind of stuff. And I'm sure there's lots of normal people out there that the current fitness experts, I guess you could say, it's not necessarily a realistic option for the general population in America, many of whom work full-time jobs. They're just trying to figure out how to be healthy for themselves and their families, and they don't necessarily care about getting like a chiseled six-pack, which, by the way, isn't healthy in the first place for most women to have, and it's not a sustainable thing. So we wanted to go the normal route, I guess you could say, instead of like the intense fitness extreme route, just to be able to help more people, honestly. And it should be something that you stay positive about. And I know when I personally tried to go after that type of a look, more for aesthetics, I was doing fitness stuff for, it didn't work for me. I had low energy levels, I blacked out a lot, I was anemic, I had a lot of problems when I tried to get that type of a body, because we don't necessarily have super high metabolisms and low body fat naturally. So, and that's a problem that a lot of women face.
I think that it led us both down a wrong path, in the sense that we were so restrictive with our diets that then we went a little crazy, and you can read more about our stories on our website on the About Us page, but we struggled with quite an eating disorder, and that really happens when you're so restrictive, and we see this all the time with like contest prep diets and all that you're eating like chicken and brown rice and broccoli and like egg whites, and that's pretty much it. Like, of course you're gonna binge on cake and like goodies when you're done, because you haven't eaten that for like a few months, you know. So we want to show you the average normal person's way to living a healthy lifestyle, and that means just making healthier choices throughout the day. And that doesn't mean you can never have cake or ice cream, pizza, whatever. It's all in moderation, and that's really something we've learned and been able to sustain, you know, the physiques that we've wanted and feel good about ourselves, which is the biggest reason and motivator of doing all of this in the first place. I mean, everyone just wants to feel and look good, you know? But anyway, a lot of the time in the fitness industry, it is just a little over the top. And
I mean, who's really okay, I don't know any other place in the world that I've ever been other than Southern California where it's like normal to walk around with an extreme spray tan, you know, super
fake nails,
super lean, fake nails, fake boobs, fake hair. Like, I'm sorry, but that's not the look that we're going for.
No.
And I hope, you know, you're out there somewhere and you're with us on the fact that that's not something that I ever want to look like. I want to be the best me that I can be in the army. Just kidding. They're gonna cut that out.
And that usually goes hand in hand with doing a ton of cardio, which screw that's all I gotta say.
I know you're out there. The average person doesn't necessarily want to look like that. So I know you're out there. We are the resource for you, Miss Normal. Not Fitness Freak Show. out there, because there's a lot of those already out there, and we're not trying to saturate the airwaves with more of that. Because we plan to have daughters one day, and we don't really want them looking at that kind of stuff because it's not real. It's really not real. And a lot of that stuff is photoshopped and doctored, and it's not sustainable. And who wants to live that life of chicken and broccoli for the rest of, your days to come? Not I, so.
And just constantly thinking about your body and the way you look and scrutinizing it, and it just sounds terrible, you know? You
And
gotta
listen,
really like accept yourself for who you are and just focus on living healthy. And if you have weight to lose, you know what, that weight's gonna fall off if you make those healthy choices, and you don't need to obsess over it.
And listen, we know a lot of people in the fitness industry, we know a lot of trainers, we know a lot of competitors, we know a lot of people who that is their job, to be super fit. And they have a lot of mental struggles with it. They think about it constantly. They can't necessarily go out and enjoy themselves at a nice dinner, and God bless them, but that's not really the choices that we want to make for our own lives. We don't want to feel like, oh, the second that somebody younger, prettier, leaner comes along, that you're going to be yesterday's news. It's not what we're going for, and we know you're not going for that, and so we want to provide you with actual normal people, everyday lifestyle habits and healthy choices and encouragement.
And teach you some stuff along the way, so it's not just, what am I going to make to eat today? It's like, I'm eating this because I know it does this for me, and I'm going to do this exercise in this way because I know it's going to prevent this. So we're always trying to add in that educational part so we can share with you a lot that we've learned over these last few years doing all of this.
Yeah, agreed. So it's not really about a beauty pageant, it's not really about, who has the best body. We really could care less. At the end of the day, you're gonna go in a grave somewhere, and we're all headed to the same place, so you might as well enjoy the years that you have above ground, and that's what we're here for, to help you do, because the healthier your body is, the much more enjoyment you're gonna have throughout your lifetime. So health first, happiness second. And all the other stuff doesn't matter.
Bye!
Bye now.